to the One Cup In podcast. We are back again with another show, episode 50. I'm gonna start announcing the episodes because now that we getting up there, I didn't want to announce our shit when we were still low. But I feel like since it's 50, we can go ahead and talk our shit now. You hear me? But we got a dope ass show, man. I am A Mike.
We always say that.
Shy. I think all our shows are dope. Nah. B Mike.
Mr. Carter.
C Mike.
E Boogie.
D Mike.
Bean. Go.
It's short and sweet. I like that. Let's
Get the sponsorships out the way.
we're gonna start off.
I just don't have to have my
Everybody
shit
wake
up.
up. Raheem got the newest addition to the family. Welcome San Francisco 49ers, you hear me? The whole gang, we in this bitch now.
Heard we went to the
We
Super Bowl.
potting the dick.
We in this bitch. You hear me?
Get y'all
So
cups, man.
Sassy Sips, you hear me? Get your cups.
Super legit.
$30, 20 ounce. I'm gonna have a 30 ounce joint next week. That's gonna be $35. Y'all fuck with that. And if y'all got a cup or y'all gonna order a cup, we got the
The COVID covers.
COVID
It's the
cup.
Mariah Carey Butterfly Edition ones.
That's that we belong together.
Yeah, this for the young niggas. You know you like that colorful, off the wall type
They
shit.
do. That's bitch dope though. Y'all fuck with them COVID covers. You hear me? How
One
much
of
they
them
going
niggas
for?
DM, $8.
$8. You hear me? You
$8
can't
bucks.
beat that. Y'all spent $8 on 2 4-for-4s from Wendy's. You hear me?
2 pounds of crawfish.
So
You did.
It's Finac. True. So the Corona. I'm starting every show with wash your motherfucking hands.
Wash your ass.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all need to wash y'all shit, man. Get y'all shit together. Keep your mask on if you're going out in public. They just opened the city back up. How y'all feel about that?
They opened the city up?
Partially. Partially.
I don't know what the fuck opened up all the way. Like, I don't really know everything that opened up. I know hair salons and barbershops.
Yeah.
And what else?
I ain't even heard Shamrock was open.
I don't know. I ain't fucking
It said like
shit.
20% of capacity. Yeah, it was open back up. They kept it on the low though. It wasn't supposed to know. I actually probably wasn't even supposed to say this on the podcast because somebody that worked there told me. But oh well, whatever. By the time this podcast come out,
Somebody else gonna been the tool.
right, it'll been out already.
Yeah.
The day been the past. Oh well. So
Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck what they open up. I want no parts of it.
I don't want no
I
smoke.
don't care.
I don't want no
Keep
smoke.
on
that.
going to work and going home.
I've been 3 places since this shit started. My house, my job, and my parents.
For real.
No
How
else.
your people doing?
They doing good.
That's good. Good to hear. I heard they trying to pass these stimulus checks, man. Part 2. I heard it passed. They're waiting on the Senate vote to vote on it now.
Congress passed it.
Yeah.
A lot of
Somebody-
people thought that was the end all be all.
Yeah.
Still gotta go through the
I wish it would have been though. That would have been nice. But I heard Trump said that shit was gonna be dead on arrival because it's some kind of clause that was they wanted in there that's not in there. So they like we ain't fucking with it until they put that shit in there. I don't know. I ain't been really watching too much of that shit.
I don't want y'all to get that shit. I ain't lying.
But you gonna get it too.
They killing me at work, man. Fuck
got
that.
personal reasons.
Nah.
Well, it wouldn't
fuck
be.
that.
Well, it wouldn't be because of me. My shit comes straight to my account.
No, it ain't even a check, nigga. It's the shit that people ordering when they get the money. I don't care about delivering a goddamn check.
Oh fuck!
Dang,
People
dang.
order shit anyway. Niggas get $800 a week for not doing nothing.
That's
Niggas
true,
ain't
but
doing
an
nothing. Sitting home
but
ordering
an extra
shit.
$1,200 for you and $1,200 per kid. Hell nah, man.
Well, look, you'll be proud to know that I haven't ordered not a goddamn thing online since all this shit been going on because I'm scared.
Well, that's you. You are in the minority in that.
I'm
These
just
niggas
letting you know that I'm
killing
thinking
me.
about.
killing me at work, bro. I can't continue. I can't keep up at this pace. They burning me out real quick. But music drop. Future drop.
Super motherfucker you.
High off life.
High of life. I'm not very high. I'm not very high on this album. And
I talked to Anna about this the other day. How I felt about it with my first couple of listens, and I told him
the other day. Came out yesterday.
I'll talk to you about it.
That was just
Oh,
Yesterday.
yes. Oh, all right. I thought you
Yesterday
had.
morning.
I thought he had exclusive or something. Maybe he got the album early.
No, I told him it's hard for me to navigate through Future's music now. To me, it's like I listen to it and it's a lot of mid in there, man. A lot of the same songs over and over to me.
Album not good, bro.
He got a couple bangers on there.
Yeah, you got a couple.
Got a couple, but
It's a lot of music too. It's 21 songs. The album is an hour and 10 minutes.
Yup.
It's a long listen, dog. It's a long listen.
He got some short songs on it too. Like he got like about 4-5 songs that's like 2 minutes, like in some change.
But you gotta have something that's really long. Though, 'cause the album is an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, you got something that's long.
He
like
got a
the
couple
one,
that's
he got
5.
the one with him and Drake.
5.
That Life is Good, huh? That's the name of it.
The original or the remix?
Both of them long as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Like both of them songs, like damn near.
The remix, they
5.
took Drake completely off there, huh? Well, I mean, he on the hook still, but he don't have a verse no more.
No, but I'm just saying, like both of them.
I know. I was just wondering why on the
What the
remix
fuck you
he took
doing?
Drake off that bit.
Because nobody had nothing to do with the remix except Lil Baby. That was it.
The baby.
That was the Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. I didn't listen to
for him to
it
get
'cause-
high off life with all that mid, he needs a lot of tracks.
That's true. You do gotta smoke a lot of mid to get high. So
But you know it's streaming, so that's why that's
He gonna
why
do his
I
numbers in the future.
Put a lot of songs on the album.
Future was in the news for some other shit earlier in the week before his album dropped.
I know nothing about this.
Well, Mother's Day, he tweeted all his baby mamas saying Happy Mother's Day, and that drew some outrage
From who?
from females. Well, of course.
People just find any reason to just comment.
So
on
do you not see anything wrong with that act?
with him telling all his baby mamas Happy Mother's Day? No. At the end of the day, no matter what the fuck they've been through, that's still his children's mothers. So, I mean, say Happy Mother's Day.
I feel like he was trying. I feel like he could have went about it a different way. Publicly
Hold on. What
tweeting,
did he
you
do?
must want attention because you publicly tweeting it on Twitter.
He's
You
just
could have DM'd them if you didn't want, like, if you genuinely just wanted to say it, bro, I'm not tweeting my baby mom Happy Mother's Day.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck he been through with his baby mamas for him to do it that way, but I mean, if that's how he chose to do it, he did it. I mean, I don't see no reason to fucking get up in arms about it. I really personally don't give a fuck that much. I mean, that's what he did it. I mean, if you give it attention, cool, but I mean, fuck, it ain't no big deal to me.
What you think about it? You know anything about it?
I didn't know nothing about it.
Oh.
Honestly, I didn't see anything about it, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
People just
How many
wanna
baby
make
mamas
a
he
big-
got?
It's a lot.
People
Like,
just
what,
want to make a
8,
big
9?
deal out of
Yeah,
shit.
something like that.
Like 8, 9.
He wouldn't have tweeted about it. He would have been like, why Future ain't tweet his baby mama's Happy Mother's Day with all the
That's what
motherfucking
recently
baby
he just-
mamas he got?
Recently, he just found out that the kid that he was claiming wasn't for him, was for him once the DNA test came back. When the girl was first saying it, he was saying she was capping and all that. Then he just found out. that it was.
How did everybody find out that it was his though? She put it out there?
I'm not sure. I just know it was on all the blogs and shit. They had another kid or whatever. I remember they was forming a whole union against him.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, that
was
shit is funny. I mean,
That
but
was funny.
people like to attack Future. That's like the fun thing to do right now. When it comes to the baby mama shit, like people like to do that for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, sometimes you just gotta stay the fuck away from shit. And that type of shit, I think people should stay away from because
I just looked at it as that was part of his album rollout, in my opinion. Like, he knew that shit was gonna gain a lot of traction. He knew he had an album coming. That shit got
I
people
don't hear
talking.
shit about that.
That shit got
Yeah,
people
I ain't hear
talking.
nothing.
Damn
about
thing
it.
about it. Yeah.
They talk about it. They talk about it on a lot of different podcasts and shit. And, of course, I seen the shit on Twitter when it all unveiled, but then, Shade Room and people like that, everybody picked it up.
I mean, that's how it goes now. Fuck, people find all type of ways to market themselves before they drop an album or whatever the fuck they about to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is some shit. just some shit I just looked at as a rollout. But all in all, so what you rank the album 1 out of 10 before we get out of it?
I see that bitch like a 6.5 maybe.
Got that for like a 5. What you got?
I had 4 in my head.
4?
5.
5. It's just not. I mean, he got a couple songs. I like that song, NBA YoungBoy. I think it's called Trillion now.
Trillion,
Yeah, I like that song.
I like the one with him and Travis Scott too.
Yeah, that song dope. I like that song too.
Can you miss with Travis Scott right now?
So, yeah, you talking about solitaire. No, you can't miss.
Nah, Travis Scott.
I feel like the features really brought him out his element. You hear me? That's where he really started showing out on the features. Most of them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like the him and Young Thug.
I ain't like that Life is Good remix. I don't like it.
Whatever. But I mean, still like the one with him and Drake. That bitch is fire. I like the couple songs with him too. The one I like the one with I like the intro. I like the intro. You hear me? And he got another song.
Talking about High Tech.
I like the High Tech too.
High Tech was good.
We got a couple. We got a couple good ones on
We got
there.
one
But
called
out of 21, his percentages.
something with
Under
demons.
50%.
I forgot what it. Something with the demon. That whatever got demons in the title.
Hey,
that was fire.
Posted with my demons, something like that.
Yeah, something. I forgot what it is, but it's fire.
Yeah, posted with demons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really good on that. Really good on.
Yeah, but the one with him and Travis Scott, that's one of my favorites. The one with him and NBA YoungBoy, that bitch fire.
I don't see myself going back to it. I'm
Me
gonna take
neither.
the 2 songs I like off it and put it in the playlist, and I'm never coming back to this.
Damn,
Yeah.
only like 2.
I like 3.
I got like maybe 4.
Yeah, it's not very
I'm not
good.
bullshitting with these albums. That's not good, man.
Yeah.
I never went back to that Jay Electronica and Jay Z like I said I wasn't. I was that one time and that was it.
It's too much music. I go back and listen to a couple of them J
I mean,
versions,
sometimes
but
I go back to
really
shit because I be in a different mood. Sometimes shit settle in, you listen to it again, and you probably get a different vibe from shit.
Sorry. It's too much. It's too much music coming out for me to be trying to like mid.
Well, fuck, I
trying
feel
to
like a
struggle
lot of
with-
people be driving buku fucking mid. It just be buku
I don't listen to
fucking
them
mid.
either.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
that
Like,
ain't drop.
I'm
I
not
give
just
them
saying,
one
you
or
like
two-
too
two
much
listens.
music. Listen to that shit if it's good. Cause I put shit on my playlist anyway that I like from albums and trash the rest of it anyway.
I'm just used to Future being dropping something to me, it lasting longer, in my album part of my title.
Well, who shit lasting long right now anyway though?
I'm not talking about everybody else. I said I'm used to Future being like that.
Oh, pod got cut. Pod got cut. Don't worry, Shaquan. We still rolling. We rolling right through this.
I just feel like nobody shit lasts long no more.
Shit, some people shit do.
That's not in this Future there for me.
Yeah, I mean, mediocre shit not gonna last because there's so much music that we consuming. Like people is steady dropping every week. It's somebody or it's multiple people that's coming.
I get what you're saying. Like if it's mediocre, it's mediocre. You're not gonna go back to it. I just put Future. Future's one of them artists I put in my bags of people that I usually go back to and listen to a lot.
Right, but
Yeah.
back,
Albums that drop.
and the thing was back in the day though, when the nigga did drop some mediocre, if it's not that much music, you'll listen to it a couple. You'll give it more chances than you would give
21 songs.
if so many people wasn't coming. You hear me? Like back when nigga used to buy a CD, if it was a mid and you bought a CD, man, you got that bitch now. You about to listen to this bitch until you find
You
some
spent
shit. Yeah,
$11 on it.
right. But now
You spend $11 for all the music in
this
the world.
stream,
now.
right? This streaming shit, man. You get that shit 1 or 2 listens. If that shit don't really jump off and grab you in some type of way, man, you moving on with that shit nowadays, bro. And that's just what it is. Even though maybe if you did stick with it a few more times, it's something will grow on you. But they ain't got the patience for that no more, man. The times change, and the consumer's attention span has changed with it. So that's just it what it is. Anybody else got anything else to say on Future before we get up on
Nah, not really.
this? Y'all heard about what's been going on with Boosie?
Mm-hmm.
Enlighten me.
You ain't hear about it?
Is it the Webby situation?
No.
Well, no.
Well, that situation too.
Yeah,
you ain't hear
that-
about the situation with his son?
Nope.
How he say he set his son up to get sexual acts performed on his son.
Oh, Boosie been saying that.
He been doing that.
Like his kids got head from.
Yeah, that's what I said too. That's what I said, man. He said that shit years ago.
Well,
Because his son's 16 now. His son was like fucking 12, 13.
He was 13 when it happened. Yeah.
That's what I said.
So
I mean,
what made it resurface then?
he was on live and it came out. I don't know. I didn't see the live when it actually was going on,
But he just mentioned it on the live though.
yeah, that's when
what caused
the uproar. Yeah,
everybody.
you know, when he first said it, it was a totally different time.
Like I said, it's more inclined for us to know that because you know we in Louisiana, so we hear more stuff like local interviews and shit like that.
Right.
'Cause I've been heard situations where Boosie saying that shit,
Right.
but maybe like the world didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know. I had
Plus,
never-
like Boosie following us grown a lot in these
from the
last couple
corona,
years.
yeah.
Not just
Yeah, I
Corona,
had
just the
never-
last couple
I had
years
never
period.
heard that
So
before until-
you see shit, and that's gonna have people, especially and not just like his following group, but the times is different. So certain shit, like he said it back then, it ain't gained no traction because for one, he probably wasn't as big as he is now, and the times just was different. So some people just hit a shit, but they don't hit a shit. But now it's like every single thing you see is just get magnified. So that's what it is now. So and on top of that shit, anything you see with regards to like that type of shit, as far as like sexual shit and children or women and like that's a touchy subject, and you see some shit like that, it's gonna draw red flags, and that's what he did.
I mean, regardless of whether if it's old news or new news, it's still a topic to be had. How do y'all feel about that, y'all?
I don't feel the type of way my dad did that with one of my brothers
At 13?
at 12.
Oh, okay.
See, we from a different
They
era.
was from a different era, cuz.
Yeah, we from a different era. Like the era we in right now, it's highly frowned upon, as you can see. But that was normal behavior like years ago. Like he said, his daddy did that shit with
I
his
said it
brother.
as a joke on here like a couple weeks ago.
Right,
Yeah, I
but
remember you
that's
said that.
but he not the first person I heard say shit like that. I heard niggas when I was my uncle them used to say they was gonna do me that before I even knew what the fuck any of that shit was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, times just different.
Nigga, I got done.
Would I do it? Probably not.
But I was
But
about to ask you that, Nick. Could you see yourself doing that with your son?
probably not. But at the end of the day, I mean, when it comes to people, kids and all that shit, I don't like to be in people's business like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody in my business like that with my children. But he made it public, so that made it for people to get in it.
Right.
And I understand that
Right.
part of it. But I can't really speak too much on that shit because I mind my business when it comes to people, children.
No,
and
that's
shit.
why we take the conversation off of Boosie. This shit not even about Boosie no more. We just asking about that specific act.
Yeah,
Wait,
like I said,
yeah,
I don't see myself doing this shit.
You think you could?
Nah.
Wouldn't.
The way shit going right now, you ain't
Man,
got
you
to
can't-
anyway.
Yeah.
You like young motherfuckers fucking at 12, 13, 14 anyway.
Right.
I ain't gotta set mine up if I.
You ain't lying. You hear me?
Nah,
Shit
but
crazy.
I wouldn't do it personally. I wouldn't do it.
No.
What about you right here?
Too much too soon. You hear me?
Nah, not in this day.
Yeah.
Too much too soon.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a time and place for that, and it's a certain bravado you get when you get it on your own.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
the type of way.
right. You want to earn that trophy on your own. You hear me?
Yeah, I couldn't see me.
You
doing
don't want the
that.
participation plaque. You know, you want the
Right.
championship
Fuck
ring.
the
You know?
honorable mention. I won't get it on. I won't go through the grind. That was the chase is the funnest part.
Cool. Well, going back to Boosie, y'all seen what he said about the Weber shit?
I seen that they was
I-
beefing.
Oh,
Yeah, they was throwing shots at each other.
What was it over?
Well, Boosie took a picture with wife and Lucci, if I'm not mistaken. This is what I saw. I don't know if this is where it started from or stemmed from, but this is what I saw.
well, that's it. That's the beginning.
Well, that's the beginning?
From what I know.
Right.
He
Yeah.
took a
Well,
picture with Lucci.
he took a picture with Lucci and he posted it, and Webby put a caption under it.
A comment.
A comment, yeah. And he was like, well, that shit look all good and all that, but where them niggas was at when you was in jail and I was taking care of niggas' families and all this shit. That's the sum of it up. He said a little bit more, but that's
Yeah, that's
basically
pretty
the
much
sum
the
of what
gist
he
of
was
it.
saying, yeah. And Boosie had a long ass soliloquy about how he basically was saying, nigga, you wasn't sending my people no money. He was like Waka Flocka, Yo Gotti, and
somebody
somebody else. I think it was Gucci Man. if I'm not mistaken. It could have been Gucci.
Easy or something.
Yeah, somebody like that. But I know he said Waka and Yo Gotti and somebody else. He was like, them niggas really sent money. He was like,
hit my mom's with stacks.
yeah. He was like, you was screaming free Boosie, but you ain't never came saw me, and you ain't never send my people no bread or nothing like that. So you could cut it out with
the picture you put with Lucci. Did he put like a caption or something pertaining to like something like that?
I didn't
like
see one.
Down for me or
I didn't see one.
It just why Webby just snapped off the picture of him with
Lucci? Man, but Webby, recently I've been watching Webby, and Webby looks like he in a dark place right now.
Snapped
Webby look like he in a dark place right now.
That gay shit was funny. You seen the gay shit with Webby?
No.
Oh man,
I seen on World Star they said Webby fights with, argues with fan over being gay allegations, right? But I didn't click on it, and then Ant showed me the video today, and
it was crazy.
The dude alleged, was saying that Webby was gay, right? And Webby's response was, "I'm not fucking gay, but basically you a bitch and you keep talking shit, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass and nut on your face and leave you," on some shit like that.
What?
That's his argument for not being gay. Am I lying? Is that it in a nutshell?
That was it.
He said that?
Bro. That was, I saw it, I didn't see it on World Star. I saw it off of his Instagram page.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Like, Webby was, go on Webby Instagram. It's on his Instagram.
Oh
if he ain't deleted, it's on there. Webby was tripping.
That's
why crazy. I say Webby seemed like he in a dark
he
place
fucked up right now, son.
But he did clear up that him and Boosie not beefing. You know what I'm saying? He said that, but
yeah, Boosie went
in
real details about how he told Webby was only getting $7,000 for a show, and then he took Webby on the tour
and gave him 10 racks
out of his own pocket.
He said Webby just wasn't focused.
Webby lazy,
yeah. Like he was turning out $75,000 for a feature. And nigga was like, that's more than what you get for a show. You just wasn't putting your hustle down. You know what I'm saying?
75 for a feature?
7,500. Not 75,000.
Yeah, no, not
but still.
No,
but
not
still,
1,000. 7,500 for Webby for a feature.
But son, bro, Boosie charging nigga 7,500 right now.
He charging 15.
Niggas say, Webby, some shit about gay. Man, shut your pussy ass up for a nigga come stick their dick in your motherfucking ass like a hoe and make you scream like a bitch. And yes, I said that. I said it a million times to all you pussy ass niggas. Get off my dick before you make me use that bitch and nut all over your motherfucking face. And get the fuck out.
All right. Cut it.
That was Webby's response to being called gay.
Nut on your face.
All right.
That was his response to being called gay.
Man, I'm never talking about Webby again on this platform.
That's
first and last time.
Yeah.
Webby in a dark place, and I'm praying for him.
He don't even look right now.
Yeah, man, that nigga was hurt. He looked like he hurt
right with that bush.
Huh? Oh, that bush still perfect. I don't know who his barb is, but he loyal.
That bitch fake.
You got a Steve Harvey bush?
He got the Harvey.
Boy, got a full head headpiece.
Hey, but bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, bro.
Webby not looking like. But you know what's crazy? I was watching like. It was I don't want to say like a rise and fall video, but it basically was like of how Webby attitude just fucked his whole career up, cause he one of them niggas that don't bite his tongue. Like, just because you feel a certain type of way about somebody don't mean you always gotta say shit, especially when you doing business. Like, sometimes you gotta separate that shit and just, you know, just handle your business, even though you probably be stuck doing business with somebody who you don't feel like is all the way 100, but at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that you get your bread and, you know, get out the situation. Like, it ain't always about just being real and trill. You can still be real and still handle your business, and that's when niggas be getting shit fucked up at. And that's one of the problems that he had while I was watching the video that I noticed. Like, he always trying to make, like, that's he got banned from the Breakfast Club for doing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? He got banned from 106 in Park for saying some wild shit, like bagging the G. Like, he's just been burning bridges, you know what I'm saying? Not saying he was wrong in all those situations, but I'm just saying sometimes you gotta humble yourself and know how to move in the room for the vultures, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't
always speak on everything.
Yeah, like, just because, like, you probably be doing an interview with somebody, but you don't really, like, you probably be set up to do an interview with somebody, but you necessarily don't really like this person. That don't mean you gotta express
like you
that
to do
shit
business
and fuck
Yeah.
up the interview and all that shit just because sometimes you gotta just do shit for your fans and let them know, look, I don't even really fuck with this motherfucker, but I did this for y'all. You can say it afterwards, but just handle your business first. And he one of the people who just don't grasp the concept. Like, the music business not for everybody. You know what I mean? He one of the people who just proved that, no matter what, you still gotta stay 10 toes down in that shit and be focused on your business and your career, because anytime, no matter how successful you been and know how far you came from, you could always just take a pitfall.
Yeah, man. Somebody need to give Webby some help, man. Webby got some serious issues going on right now.
And it's sad because he from where we from. He not from our city per se, but he like up the street from us and shit. And niggas want to see niggas from around them win. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. He had a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying?
Did any of y'all get to see the Nelly and Luda battle that happened tonight?
No, I didn't see not one fucking round of that shit, man. I was at work.
What about you?
Caught the end of it, man.
Caught the end of it?
I
How it was?
caught the beginning,
You
a
caught the
little bit
beginning?
mid,
Oh,
a little
alright.
bit mid. Not a very well. I caught when Nelly
Oh,
was
but I
having
mean,
problems.
well, y'all, you want to jump straight in there because they had a battle before this one.
Which one?
The Jill Scott and Eric.
Oh, I ain't seen none of that.
Well, I just was wanting to ask you.
You seen it?
No, I saw like half of it, but I watched it after it happened. Like, I watched it on YouTube. I was watching.
Oh, I ain't seen none
No,
of
I
it.
ain't
That's
seen
why I ain't even get into it. You know?
That's grown. They was doing some grown folk shit.
I can imagine, man. We all knew what Jill Scott do in her performances.
Gold snacking.
So,
But yeah, I just want
she got
I guess we'll watch it and touch on it another time. But
yeah. The
Luda-
Nelly and
Nelly-
Luda was dope. That was one of the best verses I didn't see. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Dope. Like, dope. There's so many hits that you forgot that they both had. I mean, the obvious ones that jump off.
Yeah,
of
the
each
number
other.
ones.
Yeah, but it's a lot of the ones that you really forgot about. Especially they played features and everything too. I think it was dope, man. But I predicted Luda to win, and I think Luda got that.
So all y'all saw parts of it though, right?
Yeah.
Y'all could just see like songs from each one of them that y'all forgot about that they played that was like, yo, like, damn, this shit took me back on some shit.
Off the top of my head,
Yeah, just
Luda played. I forgot he was on Major Look Remix. I forgot about that, and I actually forgot about the Shorty Low remix that he was on too. R.I.P. Shorty Low, man.
Word,
Atlanta
word.
legend for sure. As far as Nelly go, Nelly has bigger songs than Luda.
Right.
You know, Nelly has a Diamond album, Country Grammar, his first album. So he has the bigger song. It's crazy how to drop a Diamond album the first album.
time, yeah.
First album.
Only
Right out
like
the gate.
2 artists I can think off the top of my head did that shit. For rap.
So yeah, I think about when Nelly came, St. Louis didn't even have a hip hop scene as far as on a major scale of things.
Not just that, to go diamond when people actually had to get up out of their fucking bed and go to the store and buy that bitch.
Hot shit.
That's crazy. Like, you would think it'd be easier to go diamond now
Was that
since
the first
people
one
could
you ad-libbed
just
to a song?
buy your shit from their house. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers got up and brought
Niggas
that.
had to get up and go stand in
I
line
heard
like
that bitch, you know
Jordans.
exactly what song it was.
Could be. That hot shit was.
Hot in here? Was it that one? That's where you got that from?
No,
No, I'm talking
hot
about
shit is
the-
Down Down Baby.
Song
Down, down,
hot
baby.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a song
Well,
I forgot
tag. I
about.
say tag.
Yeah, it's a tag.
Yeah, tag.
But hey, that's the song I really forgot about. That was his first
That was
single.
his first song.
Why you freaking
Yeah.
out?
Right, the
His
very
first
first
song.
song. that he
Because,
ever came
dog, you
out.
gotta think about how far back that shit was.
I never forget a nigga first song. I feel like I can recall everybody's first song.
No, now if you would have asked me what was Nelly's first single, I would have thought of it. But just thinking about his discography and the songs that reel off in my head, that's probably one of the last ones I think about because you know you go to recent memory and then you go back. Well, I do. I don't know about everybody else, but that's how my mind works. You know what I'm saying? I go from the last shit I heard and then I start going back. That's probably why I forgot about a lot of the shit that the niggas probably played in this shit.
But
Understandable.
it was a good battle.
Mm-hmm.
Rude as fuck. Nelly up. Nelly.
Luda can't.
I don't know
Luda
what the fuck
cleaned
Nelly
up,
is.
bro.
Nelly wasn't.
How long
playing.
did he hang around?
Nelly
He went 20 rounds. How long did Nelly hang
He
around?
did 20. They wanted to do a couple bonus songs. Nelly internet went out
Yeah,
for like the third time in the whole thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that shit went out early.
So Luda ended up playing back-to-back songs, and that made it worse.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, but people internet go out, man.
To put you on the hot seat,
Come on, man.
Anthony, did you, when Nelly was hot and at the peak of his career, ever put a Band-Aid under your eye?
No.
Fuck.
Fuck, you look like...
Fuck.
I
should.
can give you reasons why.
No, bitch. I wasn't trying to rip off the little facial hair I had.
I done it.
Bitch
They
crazy.
said you was 6 when Nelly was out.
Yeah,
I was 8.
Just probably really needed a band.
Probably
So what's your
Right.
reason why you
I
didn't
done
put
it.
a Band-Aid?
Because we didn't keep band-aids in our house
I
like
did.
that.
I did one time for the double. I did one time for the double headbands.
That might be as worse as the Band-Aid.
I'm just being
You
true.
crossed them?
I crossed them once.
Nah, I didn't do that. But you know what I did do? I put the do-rag on and then I put the headband
I was about to
over
say
it.
then I switched to that.
But I ain't tired of
rocked that for a
do-rag.
little
You
while.
know how you get the do-rag
The
and
string
then
singing?
you just put the hit. Yeah, I did that. I did that.
Yeah, no waves under there.
Nah. Fro.
Yeah, no hair.
No, I had hair.
The boy from
The
Compact.
fro might be worse than no hair. You had a little pucker at the top of that shit.
Had a cookie bush,
Bitch
bitch.
had a pop do-rag.
You had
Bitch, I
that
ain't
Webby.
even- I had a sandwich cookie bush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
Webby,
Webby.
bitch.
No, bitch. I had a
Take that do-rag.
Whoa,
You had a
Wobby.
perfect.
Your shit was bigger than Webby?
Wobby.
no, bitch.
Webby and Kobe?
My shit was like in the middle
Oh,
of Webby
man.
and Kobe.
You had a perfectly shaped afro. You
I
took the
said
bitch off.
Kobe. I said Kobe, and I don't know. Did y'all read the autopsy that came out on Kobe?
No, I didn't want to read it.
I just was
I don't wanna
curious.
talk about it.
I was just curious to see it. Well, we won't discuss it. I won't even say share with y'all what it was.
We can talk about it off the
But yeah, man, the Nelly and Luda, it was dope though. It
It
really
was
was
a really good. Like with
Yeah.
the part I seen
Yeah.
until the end, it still was good.
It was really good.
I could
bro.
just tell who had a hand, who was
Luda
in the
was,
battle, yeah.
Luda was
Like, Luda.
I
controlling
don't know.
that shit.
I don't know who was picking Nelly's songs, but goddamn, Nelly.
Nelly
You
did
left
have
a
a
lot
couple
on the
songs.
table.
I can't believe he didn't play that Tim McGraw. No, he didn't
No,
play
he
it.
didn't play it at
That's
all.
surpri- Cause it's all
That's the
in
same look
my
I had when I found
head.
out
I think about it over and over again.
That's probably my favorite
I
Nelly
think
song.
about it over and over again, and it hurts so bad.
Is that his biggest song?
If not,
It'd be as big as all.
either that or Dilemma.
Yeah, Dilemma.
It's out of them too.
It's one
I
of
was
them.
listening
That's what
'cause
I'm
he tapped into a
Whole nother genre.
No, white people country. Like he was already
He
getting into
other
the
country
country.
song. I can't think of the name of it
He
right
got in
now.
the white people country with
But
that
you
one.
know he got another country song.
He do have another country song.
Yeah, he played that one, but for some reason he didn't
But
play
that
that.
I
wasn't-
don't think that one action.
What?
If you want to go and take a ride.
Yeah, he played that.
Mm.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
he
Ride
played
Me?
that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he played that. Nelly had some joints, but Luda got some joints, and I told him I gotta re-rank where I
Luda
got,
features put him over the edge.
where I got Luda in my top 5 Southern rappers. Cause I didn't have him in my top 5
Did
before
Luda
this.
play stuff?
No,
I got
why
to
would
play
he
this.
play that?
Cause it's fucking
He
amazing.
wouldn't play that. He ain't got no static with Tip.
Man, fuck Tip, I'm playing my
Nah,
verse.
he shouldn't have played that shit.
Man, fuck y'all. Y'all won't be nice and shit.
Nice,
So
but nice
now-
niggas.
Yeah.
You're not battling Tip,
So,
stupid.
so
What the fuck that got to do with that man?
he did that.
You a phony nigga. Squash a beef with a nigga and then go out some shit like that. That's the
was a
type
big
of
song.
shit you do.
That was a big
That's
song.
the type of shit you do.
I'll call him ahead of time.
I'll show you.
I'll ask
Why
him, man, you mind if I
you
play
got
this?
mad other songs that you can play. You hear me? Mad other songs.
But that was a good song.
Oh man, he got buku good
Cause you wrote a
songs.
couple
I'm looking at the
hundred bands
playlist and like some of the songs they got
millions.
matched
Man,
up
fuck
against each
y'all.
other.
Niggas-
That
niggas-
shit corny. That shit was corny as fuck. He lost points. He lost that run. Go ahead.
Speaking of losing around, I'm looking at the
Talking that
playlist
shit.
and
He would've.
you know how you
Oh, you
Play the
wouldn't?
beef and play the beef song.
No, I'd have called Tip and be like,
corny.
hey, man. I'm gonna play that song.
I'm just saying you would've lost it to me, dog. We all welcome to have our opinion. You would've lost it to me.
Fuck the storm, come on, bitch. I hear him talking. So young
Fresh,
Buck
carry on with your list, Fred. What the hell? They ain't got nothing to do with him. He didn't do nothing.
No, it's just a beef song.
But he
still
had
stirred
Young
beef.
Buck didn't beef with nobody on that song.
He didn't.
Well then, why would he not play it?
Because it's the song. He can stir beef playing it.
No, he can't. How?
Because a nigga find it feel some type of like, why you playing that, bro? They squashed it.
Who gonna say that? He had nothing to do with that beef.
They both rapped on the song talking about each other.
He didn't say nothing about nobody on that song.
So you don't see what... forget
carry on with the list. I'm sorry, bro, for interrupting you with this little side tip.
I was about to say, in these versus battles, usually, like the person that goes first, like kind of sets the tone, and then you try to take a song that you have that kind of close to it, matches it, type of song. Yeah. I thought it was funny when Ludacris played Splash Waterfalls. We all know what that is. And then Nelly followed up with My Place. It's like you got Toxic Savage nigga coming to just fuck the shit out this bitch, and then you got Jaheim. I'm just trying to get a dinner date and see if I get a kiss when we get home.
Right.
That is funny as fuck to me.
You know what's crazy?
Jaheim also wanted to put his woman first.
Right.
That's fucked up, dog.
But you,
After the shit I just said, dude, he come.
in
"Man,
no
fuck
way,
this
can,
nigga, man.
in no way can
Now
you,
he won't be.
in no way can you
this
follow
nigga.
Splash Waterfalls on My Place.
I'd follow that bitch with pimp juice. Fuck it, let's go.
So all the way.
Now you can do My Place and they get bodied by Splash Waterfalls with.
Right. Yeah.
You can,
Yeah, you gotta come better than
Maybe
Splash.
Splash Waterfalls was happening at his place. So it makes sense.
Bitch, I'm getting sick of you.
My Place.
That's
That's not a nigga about to
No,
Splash
son.
Waterfalls. He about to make love.
Yo.
He about to look in the eyes.
I gotta look at that fucking. Cause, hey, Luda got some fucking crazy. He could have played that 1 Minute Man.
He played it.
He did.
I know you didn't know.
Like I see it.
I know.
That's what I'm about to say. Like I was about to ask first, did he play that? But
No,
man,
we heard
hey,
it.
whoa,
Yep.
shit,
Luda had some work, dog. Luda had some
Boy.
work.
Luda got
A
more.
lot of shit, dog.
nigga.
I told Fresh, I'm like, and he got to the end of his set when they both then ran through their 20 and they played the extra song. I said, dog, Luda gotta play Running with Love and we gotta get up out of here. Sure enough, that nigga said, shout out to Mary J. Blige.
That's when Nelly ended that kicked out.
Yeah.
Another good song matchup was Luda played Pussy Pop and then Nelly followed up with Tip Drill.
That was number 2.
They canceled it. That
That was
shit
the
canceled
second
each
song
other
right
out.
out the gate.
That shit canceled each other out. to
If
me.
I had to edge one, I edged Tip Drill just because of the video.
But you saw Pussy Pop?
Yeah, I remember Pussy Pop. I remember.
That bitch said because
seen
of the
Tip
video.
Them bitches canceled each other out too.
Man, shit.
You ain't never woke up in the middle of the night and seen Pussy Pop.
Right.
Shit.
One-
Tip Drill.
One had a credit
That's a
card.
lot.
One
Pussy
had a
Pop
credit
wasn't on
card swipe.
Huh? Pussy Pop wasn't on cut.
It was.
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
Look, I went like this.
No.
Ludacris was rapping and the girl she was split like this and he was
I said
rapping. And it, you know how long
Yeah.
it took me to realize that
One
that shit was going
had a
on?
credit card swipe. It's iconic. So.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Shout out to Quinn.
I forgot Pussy Pop
Reminded
had
me.
That credit card.
video.
Huh?
You
forgot they had
y'all
video.
fucking cheated.
I thought it was in the track
Fucking
song.
Wonder Twin Powers just activated. Nah, man. Come on. Shagwin. Produce. Everybody.
She are.
Everybody.
If you pay attention, no, nigga, just
You
me.
don't pay attention. You look that way. and
Right.
I look that way.
Another
That
good
way.
song matchup
So you
was
Quavo now.
the remix round with the Made You Look remix, like you said, Luda was on, and the Rock the Mic remix with Nelly.
He said, what he played when Luda played that fucking All We Do Is Win. Because that was a point for Luda. And I don't give a fuck what Nelly played. Unless it was the number.
Country Grammy.
What he played.
Play Shake It Tough Up.
It's a big song.
Yeah.
It didn't beat All They Do Is Win, though. I'm sorry, son.
They both was big songs.
They both were.
Hey, that's another thing. Like the times fuck it up too a little bit.
But yeah, you know, that's
Yeah, that's always going.
But sometimes, dog, it could be reversed, though. The nostalgia could be so strong for a song, you may like it even more now
Then you did.
than it did.
That's why I said the times
could
fuck
be-
it up.
It could
dude.
work
The
in
times
either
fuck it
way.
up.
Sometimes the song could be so far gone, you don't remember how much it really
'Cause-
was popping.
Trust and believe. A lot of people who was probably listening to that shit, getting drunk, getting lit, dancing, and when that Shaking Tail Feather came on, they was like, "Fuck, all we do is win. We shaking tail feathers in here."
I just think more people said, yeah, for the All We Do Is Win.
Cause it don't matter how big the record is. It just matter to me, like personally, it just matter like how much I like that motherfucker, who I give the round to. But sometimes some records is just too big. It's
That's what I'm
nah,
saying.
man,
Yeah, that's what
motherfucker
I'm
won.
saying. Sometimes
I think they was probably about. They probably was as big as each other at the times too.
I just sometimes I take my personal preference out of it if it
Yeah.
was just that big of a.
But all you do is win.
Versus is you have your own reasons for why you might add songs over the other one.
Right.
Because
But
like,
all you do is win is more my type of
when
record.
Dilemma played and then Luda followed up with Lovers and Friends, I gave Nelly the edge because it was Nelly's song and the Lovers and Friends was Usher's song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a feature.
I was
That's
giving
what gave me
Dilemma.
the edge.
I was
But the
giving
Dilemma just-
No, I'm saying if it was close to me, I would have gave it to Nelly because
It is close to me, but I still give it.
What the
to, I give
fuck
it
could
to Dilemma, so.
could Ludacris have played to
One of his own songs?
make him
Dilemma?
to beat Dilemma?
He
Like,
couldn't have
do you
played
have
that.
anything that could have beat Dilemma?
I don't think
That's
he
how I
had-
feel.
I
I was
think
just,
he had nothing that
that's
could
why I
beat
asked because I was just trying to see if I was the only one who felt like that.
I was just
Leave
leaving
that
that
to
as
my-
But
example.
you never know because
So that's another Nelly song, by the way. Luda had nothing that could have beat that.
no, he don't.
I was trying to give a
Because like you
why
said in the
people
beginning,
might
Nelly
add
got
songs.
bigger records than Luda.
Yeah,
Why
but
people
I
have
feel like
different
Luda
Luda
just
got
got
more.
more.
records.
Yeah,
More,
Luda
yeah.
got more.
He
Like,
proved
Luda
this
could
to
have
me,
probably
too.
went 30 rounds.
That's exactly what it showed me tonight too, though. That Nelly do have some
Big
records
ass
that
records.
Luda can't do nothing with, but Luda got more great songs than Nelly do.
Man, Nelly got quality. I guess Luda got
Because that
quality.
fucking pimping all over the world, man.
When you put
That
it
was
like
a
that, though, it
fucking
seem like
banger.
Luda don't really have quality.
Huh?
But he do have.
And they make it sound like Nelly don't have quantity.
Right.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you,
yeah,
what you
definitely.
said? I didn't even hear you.
He said Nelly has the quality and Luda has the quantity. I said I hate saying it like that though because it make it seem like Luda don't have quality too.
Right.
You see,
But
yeah, he said it make it seem like Nelly don't have quantity.
quantity,
But,
right.
Yeah, but that's a good comparison though.
Yeah.
Nelly got bigger hits, Luda got more hits.
And both of them, discography is not like bad.
I think it's dope that they both came out the same year too, the 2000 class. Yeah. Shout out to both of them boys, man.
It was a fair fight.
Yeah.
It was a fair fight going in. I mean, somebody got
Nelly first album was Country Grammar, Luda was Southern Hospitality.
back
Back for the first time. Yep, you're right. Well, what's your fantasy? He played that too. Yeah, man.
That's a point.
Luda has some
Yeah.
That's a point. You
He
hear me?
has some
That's
smoke
that's
curse, boy.
Ludacris was the first nigga that made me say, "What the?" Like when he was that. What's your fantasy? Like the metaphors and shit
Nelly
he had
played
in that
country
shit.
grammar to that.
Huh?
Yeah, he did. He played his first song. Yeah, they both played like their first song.
First?
Same round.
Oh.
No, not in first, but they in the same round.
Oh, all right.
Six.
Damn, who win that?
What's funny though is that Luda is one of them dudes that make all them hits, but Luda can rap his ass off.
Oh, he's a lyricist.
Yeah.
That's why he probably has much more than Nelly. Because Nelly falls short in the lyric department.
But I don't.
When it comes to a nigga like Ludacris, I'm saying. Not all around, but when it comes to a nigga like
That's true.
Luda.
These versus battles though, I don't really think lyrics matter much.
No, but when like I said, a nigga like Ludacris could do so much more than a nigga like Nelly, which is probably why he has so many more records.
I think
because
Nelly more diverse
he could
than
do
Ludacris.
more. No, I'm
The
talking about
melodies
talking
and
about
the,
lyrics.
yeah, but
far
what
as
I'm
what he
saying
can
is
do?
like
yeah.
all of the shit that we like to hear, Ludacris could go further than Nelly would because Nelly like that Made You Look. I don't know how Nelly would sound on that Made You Look remix.
You did rock your mic though.
Yeah,
You
but
rock the mic, you could do Major Look. Same ball, same round, just a different beat, of course. But I mean, same type of subject matter.
I guess you're right.
Yeah,
I guess you're
Nelly
right.
versatile. He versatile. What I think though,
I
what,
guess just
what I
by me
did
knowing
though,
Luda more lyrical,
right?
make me feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
But there's a couple songs, and I can't. Don't even ask me which ones. But there was a couple songs that Luda played that Carrie Hilson wrote the hook for, and it was songs that she wasn't even on. Well, one of them I think she was on, but the other one she wasn't on. So Luda might have got a couple of them songs from people, which I'm sure
Wrote
Nelly
all-
did too, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
once you get into pop territory, that's going.
That's when
happen.
writers and
gonna
shit start
happen.
coming
Yeah,
into play.
That's
for,
gonna happen.
Yeah, for a fact.
People giving you hits at that point.
You gotta get there first, though.
Yeah,
you gotta get your
there,
own
yeah.
shit in
No-
there
no
first.
doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Once they see you can perform,
When I mean into pop territory, that means you've done
you
enough.
breached the
yeah,
shit.
you
Yeah,
already.
breached.
Hell yeah.
And then now they like, oh well, he's in now, so we might as well let him
Which
in
is
the
crazy
club.
because Deli went diamond out the gate, so
Nelly
he
started.
immediately was in
Yeah.
pop territory right after he came out.
Which is crazy.
So he got a head start. Luda kind of had to slow grind into that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It took him a couple albums.
Even though his first album did fucking
Yeah,
numbers,
platinum,
but yeah,
sure.
Diamond that's different.
yeah, it's a different.
That nigga won Grammys and everything in his first fucking season.
Yeah,
Nelly came out with a bipolar album.
sweatsuit.
That sweatsuit,
That's crazy.
drop down and get your eagle on.
He played that. Just so you know.
Did he
That
play
made me
999
feel
too?
Yep.
He shouldn't have played that.
He did. It's like his first song.
That beat was hard though. I
Was
ain't
that
gonna
his
lie.
first song? Yeah, I think it was his first song.
That beat was fucking hard. But
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yeah, Luda started the whole thing off with Welcome to Atlanta. You know, he gave a whole speech. It was a lot of love in that versus battle too. That was
a lot
of love.
How strategic was that shit though? Because that's a fucking great ass record to start off with.
He asked Nelly if he wanted to set it off or whatever they wanted to do. Nelly was like, "Well, bro, since you introed it, you know, you might as well go ahead first." And Luda was like, "Cool, I'll set it." And he gave a whole speech about how Nelly used to drive down to Atlanta and shit to get to work in the studios and shit like that. And, and Luda also played the unreleased version of Moneymaker that actually had Nelly on the original hook, but due to some business reasons, they couldn't release it like that. And Nelly forgot he was even on the goddamn song. He forgot that they worked together. I guess he worked with so many people during that time, and you know, he forgot about it.
From where I caught the battle and the way Ludacris was talking and me looking at the playlist of the songs that he did, it felt like Ludacris was like super prepared for this. Mm-hmm. Like he knew exactly what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do it. He was giving like a speech before every song.
He was.
Mm-hmm. He well, a lot of them was doing that from the B battles that I saw. Like people was giving good little.
He was giving.
Well, I don't say good stories, but
Ludacris was.
Yeah, it was some educated.
It was different. Like Luda had me wanting to give money. He wasn't even asking for donations.
But you know, Luda used to be like a real DJ.
He was a DJ. He wasn't like a real DJ. He was a DJ.
He
worked for a radio station.
He told a story about how Timbaland heard his intro to one of the radio station intro that he did and took a chance on him. And he wanted to give Timbaland and flowers, so he played a couple of songs that Timbaland produced.
Yeah, he was giving real speeches.
Yeah.
He was making people give flowers in the comments before he played songs.
He was even bringing up facts about Nelly when Nelly played Dilemma. Right afterwards, he was talking about how
Shout
Nelly
out Pally LaBelle for being in the video.
Yeah, and so it definitely was. He had done his homework. Right. He was ready.
Yeah,
for this.
he was
but
well,
Luda, he you could tell he one of them types that really like. He's really a music head. Like
he played a joint with Wayne too. That he said they did that a while ago though, but he never released it. Timbaland produced. He said 20 songs for him, and he got him on deck.
Siri, shut up.
What's Siri want?
Siri was trying to figure out that release song with Wayne. Siri, unreleased song
Siri with
featuring Lil Wayne.
Yeah, so I'm sure that'll be floating around the internet soon.
Probably.
They said they're gonna go on tour together. I think that's a dope idea.
Whenever this Corona shit over, I guess.
Well,
it was a good battle though. Nelly Wi-Fi was doing the fucking robot, but
everybody said Nelly was filming by Teddy Riley house. So
saying it was storming out there in St. Louis.
Yeah, it was so funny because the moments where it froze was like right after he was getting bodied by someone. It felt like
right after
it felt like he was doing to play the bomb, and it was another turn. It was like. And then the screen went black.
And then the screen cut off. Nelly got exited out, and Luda just was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to just let these go. He just was dropping shit. Like, Luda wasn't playing, son. Like, he came prepared.
I wish I wouldn't have missed it, man. I was fucking at work.
That shit was
By the time I got off, I had to go and get ready to come over here. And by the time I got here, it was
good battle.
Nelly got added back to the call, and Luda was like, yeah, I had enough to hold it down while you was gone.
It's a fact. He did say that. He was talking shit, bro. Luda but they was praising each other a lot throughout the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like giving each other credit for different shit they did, different shit that inspired them both. And
yeah, I mean
Nelly was performing his ass off.
He was.
Nelly was tore up too.
They two fucking juggernauts, man. Like
Nelly was performing all his songs.
Like performing them bitches.
He had a cup.
With some shit in it.
It wasn't no crazy shit.
He might have been pimp juice in that.
It wasn't crazy shit. It was like it was like cool shit. Like he wasn't outside his body too much.
Nah, he wasn't wilding.
No, he wasn't wilding.
Luda changed outfits 3 times.
He had black on, then he had black and red on.
Nigga probably been wanting to bust them bitches, but he been quarantined. Nigga like, fuck it, I might as well let them loose right now. I ain't gonna be able to wear them. They gonna be out of season by the time we go back outside.
It was number merch.
He had a Magic City hoodie on, then Nelly Wi-Fi froze, and then his shit came back, and Ludacris' shirt had changed. Like his shit froze. I never seen him change the shirt. I seen Nelly's shit freeze, and then it unfroze, and Ludacris' shirt had to change.
Ludacris shit was on some 2K shit.
He had an Atlanta jersey on, and Nelly had some kind of St. Louis jersey on. And then it froze. Luda came back with a Magic City hoodie. Then it froze again. Then Luda had a black tee on that said Atlanta influenced everything.
And then he had a red shirt on.
No, the red was the hoodie. The Magic City hoodie.
I don't know when he changed it or
Yeah,
whatever.
he couldn't. It just look, bro.
That boy ripping them bitches off like Hulk Hogan. Nelly, you there? Nah. I got him. Hold us down.
He said, answer no again. I got 24 more of these.
Boy, Luda was hot as a motherfucker in that bitch.
Hot in here? All right.
Luda had a bush.
Luda was picking his fro throughout the whole.
With
That bitch looking like
with a
that Word of
mural
Mouth album.
Mural of him with the bush and the pork chops behind him. With a
Yeah.
mural.
Word of
He
Mouth.
went
Yeah.
from the fucking get-go, man. He had too much shit planned.
Nelly had that fucking
You had Steven Jackson
fucking
jersey.
diamond trophy behind him. You heard me?
That shit,
That bitch
boy.
would have a Steven Jackson jersey. I would have never watched it.
Don't nobody know Steven Jackson.
He played for St. Louis and Atlanta.
Yeah, he did.
He did. That's
He
true.
was very good for Atlanta too.
Y'all can't
I mean,
prove he
for
played for
St. Louis
Atlanta.
too.
Though. I need a nigga to prove to me he played for Atlanta.
That bitch ran for 1,000 yards every year with St. Louis, and them bitches was
Nigga
trash.
still has yet to prove to me he played for Atlanta.
Because he didn't show up for us.
Well,
The boy caught 3 passes, ran for 100 yards total in the 16 game season, and retired.
And he had never had a winning season. That's hard.
hey,
That bitch, one of the best running backs I've ever seen.
let me ask y'all a question. When do y'all in y'all single days
I knew he was gonna come with some fucking women. shit.
found it adequate? When was the best time y'all approach a woman?
I don't get what you're saying.
When did you approach? When's the best time to approach a woman? You know,
Like during the day, like
a woman that you want to get to know. Like scenarios, I'm saying. Do you approach a woman when she with a kid? Do you approach a woman when she with friends? Like, bitch, stop acting like you stupid.
No, I'm not acting like I'm stupid. I'm just like, what the fuck you talking about, you stupid bitch? Listen, what's the best time to approach a woman? When you got flowers? What the fuck you talking about? When she had a hot dog stand? What you talking about?
What's the best time to approach a woman? You don't understand that question? You stupid motherfucker?
When you fucking see her?
Oh, so anytime is just the best time to approach a woman.
Oh, no, fuck no.
Well, shut the fuck
No,
up then and
man.
answer the question.
No, real shit though. It just depends. It's a lot of
Oh,
shit.
and what,
that goes
bitch?
into-
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create some fucking dialogue.
If I feel like I'm gonna get a good conversation off, like if you feel like I'm gonna be able to approach her,
And what make you feel like that? That's what I'm asking.
I got a superficial answer.
I might need to cut to you. Because this bitch is acting like he...
no, bitch, you acting like you don't understand what I'm saying.
I
Like
understand what
if
you're
I feel it's not like no fucking science to the shit. It's just a fucking feel like if a moment of free time. If you feel like I could talk to her for about 5 minutes with no distractions and get what I need to say off my chest and get her number and then we could talk again. Like I don't know what the fuck concoction to whoop up. I ain't making no Powerpuff Girls, bitch. It just feels like whenever I feel like it's gonna go down. If I feel like I could go and get what I need to get done, bitch. It happened buku different ways over the years. You answer the question. When you feel like it's a good time.
When she's by herself.
That's it?
No, I have more.
Bitch,
But that's
you
the
never
start.
will.
That's the base of my shit. I don't want to talk to her when she with her fucking kid, or kids, or when she with her friends. Bitch,
Oh well,
I
the
need
kid
to-
should have looked different because I ain't approach a girl when she had kids.
You never approached the chick that had a kid with her?
No, fuck no.
Just asking.
Fuck no.
That's what I'm asking. What about you?
If I'm within 3 days of a haircut, I feel like I can talk to anybody.
In any situation?
Any situation. Now outside of the 3 days,
Supreme
all right,
confident.
she got a. I think the friend thing is, I won't say universal because some niggas just super confident, but I don't want to talk to no chick while her friend around.
No.
No chick.
I've done it and it worked, but I'd rather not do it.
I don't want to do it.
But I've done it and it worked still.
Some bitches.
Do it now.
Because
The
if
number
I'm
of
with a
friends-
friend-
What if it's one friend?
That's like rolling the dice though, because she could be one of the cool type friends. It's like, girl, he cute.
Yeah,
you wanna be
that
just
should
like,
be the hater friend.
yeah,
What you
it's rolling the
doing?
dice.
Let's go.
I'm more substantial to do it with just one. I don't want to do it with none around, but
All right, answer this question. What if it's a chick that you've been wanting to catch, and every time you see her, it's not the right time, and then the time you feel like, damn, I could probably go at her, and she's like with one girl. You going in?
I gotta shoot my shot then.
That's
if,
what
I,
I'm
if, that,
saying.
if,
Like,
if I've been
cause it be like
bad situations every other time,
Cause
I'd
like
rather
every
not.
other time you see her, she hopping in the car, she closing the car door, boom, leaving the store. I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking that shit. See that corner store by my house? Boy, that was prime real estate. Nigga, if you can't catch one up there, you just need to quit. Like, nigga.
another situation. If I catch you at the bar,
Or in the club?
oh, that's easy money.
Oh, and none of this shit he asking matters if that's the case. Like it don't matter.
So is that
Well, it's a scenario.
is that a prime scenario? That's what I'm asking. All possible scenarios.
That's a prime scenario
Because-
right there.
You got that liquid courage in you 9 times out of 10, so you don't give a fuck if you with
all right.
friends.
I actually different
None of that
question.
shit.
What's your best case scenario? Like where you feel like you got your highest percentage. Paint that scenario for me. You want to go?
You got one? 'Cause I won't think second.
No, I don't have none. That was a question that came on the fly, but I give you
Damn.
one. All right.
God damn.
So I'm in a club. I got my hair cut.
I think that might be universal.
you
That
dancing?
I got my hair cut that day.
Oh, that day. Oh, you super
I
fun.
got my hair cut that day.
That deep.
I was
yeah.
off.
That
I
box
ain't-
perfect.
I ain't go to work. Her box better be perfect. I ain't got my hair cut. I say I ain't got my hair cut. I ain't go to work that day. I got my hair cut fresh. She's sitting at the bar. Of course, I don't want her to be in there by herself because if so, she a weirdo. Nobody does her so. I don't never want to talk to a female that's in the club by herself. So she gotta have at least one friend with her. Fresh is with me to run interference. And I approach her at the bar. It's in the beginning of the night, so the club not quite that packed, so the other bitches in the club can't really see what I'm doing.
So you could get that one off and still be able
I
to
can get that
double
up
back
and
later.
still do what I'm doing. So that's the perfect scenario for me. And I had about 2 cups to drink. That way I'm a little, feeling good, but I'm not out my body. But it's not 2 regular cups, it's 2 of our cups.
Oh,
Man, why you gotta put us on Front Street like that?
damn,
Cause
son.
our cups be different.
Yeah.
Niggas always think, niggas be like, y'all just drunk 2 drinks and y'all.
Nope.
These 2 drinks ain't 2 drinks.
You just
You know?
Drinks
drink
about
shit.
6 of them.
So that's probably my ideal scenario.
Okay. They can be a little bit of a guideline. First cut gotta be a must.
Fact.
Same day or the day after. I work with either one
Day
of the two.
before.
I mean, first cut or the day after the first cut.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you gotta have a fresh cut. That always helps.
Preferably a friendly song playing in the club, maybe like Lovers and Friends, like we were just talking.
That's ludicrous.
That's ludicrous. Preferably me just getting there. So it's just like I got like this paid in full type vibe. You walk in and like the lights on you. Even though the lights not on you, but you just walked in, so you like the new people that just walked in.
He's dabbing everybody up in the
Yeah,
club.
yeah, not even-
Super
yeah.
Fucking
important.
superficial.
Yeah.
God damn.
Light skin.
And I go
You're
straight
right.
I go straight to the bar.
That should be the new word for light skin.
I turn
Superficial.
around like talking to you. Make it seem like I got money.
Man, this nigga is a con.
You gotta say it for the people that can't hear you, that's listening to the pod.
Turn around like, you want something? You good? Alright. I'm gonna get you something anyway.
You open the
I'm
nigga
gonna
and
get you
say,
something anyway.
cause I'm gonna tell him no, try to blow up the spot. Nah, nigga, I'm good.
That's what I want.
I do. Let me feel. Go ahead.
Try to say, nah, I'm good.
Crazy.
But I already bought it. So now I got a free drink. I got a free drink.
Bitch.
I walk up.
Do my name Hill. I got good credit.
I got the whitest. My name Hilton. I got the whitest name in this bitch.
I don't know. Anthony is
I
around.
also got the clearest drink in my hand. And it's free.
Take it.
It don't go like that.
I've been
He
out with
said the
this
perfect
nigga.
scenario.
I've been out this nigga for the last 13 years. This nigga has never did that in his life.
Nobody's ever did
Never.
that. There got millionaires that did that shit.
That's true.
Nah,
What
the
the fuck
perfect,
is he
the
talking
perfect scenario, like, I remember, like, back in the day when we used to go out and shit, nigga be fresh, chill, dance a little bit. The game plan is to find a group of girls that look nice and then get next to them, and then you dance with your people. You joke around, boom. Find a song that they feeling.
Well, he giving us all. That boy
Oh,
pie.
yeah, and then you act like that's your jam.
I'm about to be pie. I'm about to be.
And then you look for the first sign of vulnerability from them. You hear me? The first glance, maybe stare too long, maybe look at their friend and chuckle a little bit. You go in for the kill. That's my purpose in that
The
rig.
kill.
The
Kill.
He's such a savage.
The kill.
You don't just stare at all of them till one of them look back at you. That's what
I have done that.
Because we dark skinned.
I'm not that dog. Well, it's
You darker than
summertime.
him.
Man, bitch, we all darker than him.
We gotta live different.
That's true. Fresh, let me tell you about Fresh. Let's wait for people to come to him.
I do.
I know.
I'm light skinned. Yeah.
Superficial bitch.
You a bitch. You can't use the light skin for the good privileges and not take the bitch ass shit that come with being light skinned too.
You don't care. You don't care.
Shut up, bitch.
I'm just saying,
Let's
bro.
kill Fresh.
That is factual.
Fuck him, dude. But at the end of the day,
So you light skinned, yeah, they come to you, but you a bitch because you light
that's been talking
skinned.
about game, then that's dope.
Facts.
But you can't see
Even
me.
though he don't need
You
it.
can't say you ain't never seen me not go at somebody.
I ain't never seen it. Fuck that. I ain't never seen it. What the fuck? Nigga act like they got footage or something like
You
that.
nigga acting like this shit be working for real.
Yeah, like
she
if
already
man, I
likes
really
you,
gotta
nigga.
work my shit.
If
you
I
heard
ain't
me?
go at somebody, he wouldn't get half the girls he got in the past. Because I had the right
Oh,
experience.
hey, that's crazy. You let that nigga tell you about what you would've got?
He red. They be dumbfounded anyway, girl. He talked to me. I thought I was gonna have to go at this nigga. Fuck is he talking about? You won already. We can't get away with 2 dreads hanging out.
Girl gotta go from
Scoop
fresh
your ass
to
to the
him.
door.
It's crazy.
Man, this nigga here, man. Hey, it's good to have a winner on your team, though. You LeBron.
I'm not going to be mad at the praise y'all give me.
But
I'm
just
never calling that nigga LeBron.
just take this bullshit, too, because guess what? He LeBron and he Mario
That's LeBron, though, because
Fuck
he get
him.
praise and he did lose a couple bad finals.
Who?
LeBron.
Who's LeBron?
Me.
You not LeBron. Stop calling yourself
Crazy.
that.
His skin is, bitch. This
He LeBron's.
Well, I'm Steph.
LeBron skin.
Let me say LeBron.
I give you stuff. I'm not mad at
light-skinned.
stuff.
I got a couple finals.
I'm not
Never
mad
won a
at
finals
stuff.
MVP.
LeBron one of us. He dark skin. LeBron
also
one of
a
us.
bitch.
Man. Fresh-
But he's
fresh
my
skin.
nigga. He used somebody that's my favorite, one of my favorite players.
I'm really LeBron. Like, look, if you really go through all this shit, I'm LeBron. Like, how could I not LeBron?
You not.
I got a beard.
You Kobe.
Kobe.
Hold on.
You talking
Hey, look.
Hey, Kobe,
Look,
what's that?
take that hat off and let's see if you really love LeBron.
No, if you take the hat off, you MJ. So don't keep the hat on.
That's MJ.
I'm MJ. You young MJ.
No, bitch, you
Old
Charlamagne.
MJ. He the GOAT.
No,
You young goat.
he's Charlamagne.
I'm
You
really-
take the hat off. Let's see who
I'm
you really are.
LeBron, dog. Y'all want me to run down how I'm LeBron?
No.
Because I could run down how I'm LeBron. My career,
And take his hat off.
I retired my
I
dream.
take my hat on that one.
Because you LeBron if you take your hat off.
No, I'm not.
That's
Yes,
who it
you are.
is, nigga.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
My
you
hairline
are.
is there. I have a hairline.
His is too.
Right.
No, mine's red.
It's hanging on around by the ears too.
No, mine's red.
Nah, I'm really Durant.
You not claiming Durant. I'm not letting you claim
I'm
Durant.
really Durant, though.
No, bitch, because if you comb your hair, you don't look like Dwayne and Rock Johnson.
Nah, because if another team win it, I would leave y'all bitches. That's why I'm Durant. I don't give a fuck.
And he joined stuff.
Right. Duh. You Draymond.
You might
That
be
was the
Draymond.
one.
You did ask Draymond.
You a champion.
Yeah, you
You
a
good.
champion. Cause you hung with me with KD and stuff.
Nah, bitch, I had a ring before y'all.
Nah, you had a ring
Not
before us. Nah, you was out here doing your thing.
What's a ring? Let's clarify.
Hey, where you said us from, bitch? I'm stuff. So how you had a
Right,
ring
you
before
had a
us?
ring before
Y'all,
Steph.
yeah, y'all had to win together.
What? Fuck y'all. Yes, I did.
Draymond didn't have a ring before Steph.
I'm not Draymond, boy.
Then who are you?
You
See
Draymond.
who would best describe me.
Until you
Who
come up
best
with somebody you
describe-
Draymond.
I'm Hakeem.
Oh shit. In your dreams.
I'm
You
Hakeem.
get it in the dream? Hakeem the dream?
No.
Oh, all right.
Nigga told that boy, no.
I see them lies you
I
on.
didn't get
I see them lies you on right now. Yeah, bitch.
You want
Alright.
to wordplay, huh?
Nigga say, all right. Hey, we really went over an hour already. We had 11 minutes from the first section, and we had 50 minutes from this section. An hour and 1 minute.
I had rings before y'all. Nigga still on it. Look, listen.
I'm really LeBron though, bro. I carry the team sometime because Steph don't always want to play. Now let's keep it tall. Steph don't be aggressive all the
He
time.
don't.
Exactly. He'll kill him when he is.
That perfectly describes me though.
That's what I'm.
I'm not
Follow
mad
me,
at that.
camera.
I'm not mad at that.
Follow me, camera.
But if you're LeBron, what bombs you carry? Because I wasn't around me.
I'm Durant, really. I'm Durant. You know, I can't. You know, Steph needed that little push, dog.
He didn't need it because he won before the ring.
Yeah,
it helped.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Because if Steph was aggressive, they would have never needed Durant. I make Steph aggressive. Fact or not a fact?
In the finals.
Well, yeah, that's when it matters the most.
Look, I'm good with being Steph. No matter how you put it,
all right.
I'm a 2-time MVP.
That's a fact.
I got how many rings? 3?
3.
3 rings. I'm the best shooter of all time.
Facts. I'm just a 7.
Shoot.
I'm just a 7-foot gazelle.
You might be
I'm fine with being Steph.
You might be Steph.
Yeah.
He might be KD.
Son.
Y'all gotta find a fucking.
We both part of the 90, 40, 50 club. Huh? We both part of the 90, 50, 40.
40,
Yeah.
50, 90, yeah.
Well, no matter how you want to say it, but yeah, it's the same thing.
Y'all both wanted
We
down y'all
shoot.
MVP
Gonna
season.
shoot, man. Just
No,
saying.
women gonna listen to this and be
You
so
might
lost.
shoot different.
They're gonna be so
I know.
lost.
I'm gonna put some clips while this whole thing plays.
They're gonna be so lost as to why. But
want me to
fellas,
help
the
them find
fellas gonna feel this. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, they know exactly what we saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes I pull them 38 and miss. Bad.
But he still win. Like, he still win because he got KD.
Woo!
And Draymond is efficient. Now, why you don't want to be a defensive player of the year? What's your problem with that?
Nothing. I'm just going against the grain because I.
That nigga all-star,
Y'all
a
some
defensive
bitches.
player of the year, a future Hall of Famer, got 3 rings and still complaining.
Arguing with Chuck.
I ain't no
You
Chuck.
called him Chuck.
Bitch, I almost broke
Charles
my bum
Barkley.
just now. Nars Barkley. You said, hold on.
Bitch, you know I ain't said no
Charles.
Charles Barkley. That shit crazy. Man, wrap the podcast.
Okay,
up.
nobody heard that. All right, nobody heard that.
I'm sick of this shit.
Man, look, I'm sick of being on the inside of these inside jokes. I really am.
Well, let the people in.
No, because then it's corny.
Exactly. I set you up just
I
now.
bet you if I whoop your ass, that wouldn't be corny. I bet you that.
We get a lot of views. That might be take that. I take an ass whooping if it's gonna spike our numbers.
Nah, then that become corny.
That is corny.
You around a lot of corny shit. I'm letting you know that. Stop drinking that drink like that. I must hide that bitch strong when this
Drink
is
this bitch like it's a Bahama mama. Man, wrap this show up, man. I'm done with this shit. Close us out. Anybody got shout outs? Fuck. No. Well. Alright.
Shout out to Warriors.
Shout out to Golden State. Come on, man. Close this shit out. I'm sick of these people.
If you do that, then stay on.
Quinn, cut it off. Fuck it.
One cup. What